Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Top of the morning, man. We got content, so let's talk about it. Now, as we all know, the video I covered yesterday, Christopher Lovejoy went live with some real reputables from Rolling 60's, J-Bone in there, and they was clowning on him, talking about he's a non-factor, and there's no way he's in a position of ever DPing anybody, because he never participated or did any dirt for the Rolling 60's. And he told Christopher Lovejoy, of all the years he's been banging and thugging in the streets, he never seen any Rolling 60 troll so much and pretend that they dealing with law enforcement, even to the point where he went and got a fake chain of a LAPD chain, trying to indicate that he's working for the police. Then he proceeds to let J-Bone call him a female cat. J-Bone, who's really a reputable from Rolling 60's, is tired of seeing all the buffoonery going on the internet, where he's seeing a bunch of Rolling 60's going at it with other Rolling 60's. And what he was saying is, if anybody got any issues with any Rolling 60's politics or even with him, they can pull up to the section right now or anytime they feel like it, because he's there all the time, and catch his fade. And 600, being the clout chaser that he is, because J-Bone didn't even mention his name, said, can he bring GBO Gaston up there to catch your fade? That's when J-Bone got mad and said, yeah, you could bring him up there and he'll catch his fade, but after he catches his fade, he wants 600's fade as well. That's when 600 tries to troll and pretend like he ain't scared and says, yeah, that's cool, J-Bone, just hit me up whenever you ready. And J-Bone answered immediately and said, I'm ready anytime. And matter of fact, he's ready right now. And 600 don't need to call him to set up any time or day, because he's in the Rolling 60's right now, as well as every other time. Then to make matters worse for Christopher Lovejoy, another young homie jumped in from their section on the live and didn't even want to hear Christopher Lovejoy speak and said he don't want to hear no more talking. How about we put up 50,000? And this was the sad part. He put the 50,000 that J-Bone, who's just boxed it out in the streets, would whoop a person like Christopher Lovejoy, who's not only a heavyweight, but actually did some experience in the professional boxing ring. Like, that's pretty sad whenever nobody takes Christopher Lovejoy's profession serious. Then it was funny. Christopher Lovejoy requested that, I don't know if he's a member from their section as well, but I think he said the name So-So. And that's when Christopher Lovejoy tried to troll and pretend like that was his best friend and he wants to talk to him. That's when J-Bone cut 600 off and said, hey, tell him So-So, tell him you want to catch his fade too. So it should be official like a referee's whistle, because J-Bone said that Conrad's gonna hold it, which is a neutral party, because he's cool with both of these individuals. Well, 600 woke up early this morning and he had something on his mind, responding back to J-Bone. So let's talk about it. According to 600, he had 10 to 15 members from his section, which is the Rolling 60's, tell him that he basically got marked out by the little homies. That's when 600 said, let's get one thing straight. He never got marked out a day in his life. So he doesn't understand where everybody got that from. Well, I think everybody got that from that clip where it showed, yo, big homie that you're going at it with, make you look like a coward online, and he pulled up to put the beats on you, and you reverse psychologied it up and said if anybody got any issues with him, pull up to catch your fade. Then 600 said somebody in this comment section trolled him and said that J-Bone basically said pull up to catch his fade at the Rolling 60's area. And according to 600, in his own words, ain't nobody from the Rolling 60's ever caught them up for no fade, and he always be there all the time. That's when 600 started getting confident and started feeling themselves, saying, are you kidding me? Don't nobody from Rolling 60's want to see him with the hands. Pause. And he said J-Bone, as well as the rest of those Rolling 60 members that was on live with them, only said that because they was just doing it for entertainment purposes, in not any way, shape, or form where they trying to mark him out. I'ma keep it real with you. 600's gotta be a big dummy if he shows up there thinking J-Bone is gonna catch his fade, especially for 50,000. My thoughts on it is, they just trying to get 600 over there and basically give him the DP of his life. Pause. For all of the buffoonery he's been displaying on the Rolling 60's all over on the internet. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Hit all notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.